Hello there, welcome to Be With Me. I'm Kay, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. This show is a little show for inspiration, motivation, and whatever is trending here in the bead life here at Stars Beads. So welcome, please say hello, even on the replay. I always love knowing where you're coming in from, how you found me, play with. You guys won't see that here on the live, but you will see it on the replay. So welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. I wasn't going to be popping on here today, but feel like I just want to make a few quick announcements, maybe even do a little project. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Who was that? What do you got going? Hi. Say hi. There it is. And we can get that started. Okay, so I figured I'd do a few announcements and get a little bit of a beading break. All right, it's hot in here. We've got the fan on, we've got the door open with the air coming in here, but we're in the sunroom and it is rather warm, so we're going to see how long we last. But want to make a few announcements because I know that there was a few questions. So let's see, let's start off with Great Bead Extravaganza. Things going on. The Great Bead Extravaganza, those all you guys were overwhelming in terms of the support you guys showed for all the rainbow strands and the little combo kits. So I am trying to see how many of those we could fulfill, because you know I had some, but since it was kind of spontaneous, you guys really had requested quite a few more than I had anticipated. And so I would like to try to satisfy as many orders as I can. So I'm working on getting those TGB orders together and sorted out, and how much I can fulfill of all of the things. Okay, so hopefully the mixes, you know, I can fulfill them, but maybe they're not like the same exact color, so I'm hoping that nobody is too upset with that. You're going to still get pairs, you're going to get beautiful bright colors, you know, and all of that. So so there's that for the Great Bead Extravaganza. I am also working on, okay, so then there was the 2 Friday night lives. For the Bead Goes On. So the coupon code for their 15% off, actually, we're going to push that, I think, through the whole month. So you can get that until the end of the month. You can use STARS, STARS 15 to get that deal. Okay. Otherwise, we had the sale open until today. So if you want to hop on, you can catch the last 2 Friday Night Lives full of beautiful things from Nepal and Tibet. So Viking beads, beaded beads, Thai silver, great deals. Got to check it out. There was some beautiful things. So there was that. And then there was, let's see, sales online. So there was the TGBE special. So that was TGBE 20 on the Rainbow Special. So you can go online onto Beadoria.com and get in on more than what I showed on the live. It was quick, but I also showed some other things. So those were the few, I think, announcements that I wanted to make sure that I got. If you have any, where do we go for the live leftover? The live leftovers. You can give me the code numbers. There was like K1 through K11. Okay, and then so if you guys have any questions, or you're just popping on, I hopefully will have answered some of the questions. Okay, I am also happy to put up a post too regarding kind of all of the things that people might have questions, because I know that nobody wants to like miss their invoice on that. All right, you guys want to see what's on my table? We're gonna see how long Lana Kai lasts, and I want to do a battle of wire. Okay, so when we're using different materials and mediums, there is hard wire, and then that's what I oftentimes like to use. But I also equally really like to use the flexible, like soft flex wire, also versus the hard craft wire. So I thought it could be like the battle of the wires today. I want to know and put it in the comments. Let me know. Make sure you guys put a like and a heart on this post. That always helps the algorithms in here, and putting in your votes, because this show is made for you. So I want to know, do you guys like what you see? And also for the table scan for this Friday Night Live, make sure you check out Monday's Bead with Me. Okay, so we got a chance to see Suzanne, and I stole a few things from her table, and I don't know, I was gonna play with it and see what do you guys like. So for where is it? Where's my chain? Dag, where is it? I wonder if it's in the car. My tray fell in the car. I'm wondering if it's okay. So do you like a chain like we had created for the Great Bead Extravaganza on Sunday? Do you like chain, like beaded chain and wire wrapping, or do you like stringing and beaded? The look. Okay, that is the question. That is going to be the challenge here today. What do you guys think? Right off the bat, what do you guys prefer? Put it in the comments, and let's take a look at what's on my table. Besides this little girl. Say hi. Hi. Are we excited, Lana Kai? You know why? You know why they should be excited? Because there's these on sale. Oh, we've got a bunch of itty bitty gemstones also. And look at her peekaboo, and then, alright, looking at all those beautiful strands. And we think we're going to eat those. We're going to eat those. So we also have some great monthly specials on Beadoria.com too as well. So you can get 30% off on some of these great little itty bitties. They're saying hi, Lana Kai. Hi. Are you just the cutest thing? Can I have those back? Because we're going to have the juices strand. Thank you. Thank you. I know those are pretty. You can get back to your SeaWorld. SeaWorld, okay? Does that sound good? Thank you. Thank you. You're such a good help, though. Maybe you can help us pick a strand here today and see what is on Kay's table here. All right. We're going to see how long she lasts and play around a little bit today. Because we're kind of doing like a little pop-up session here today. Alright. How we looking? Alright, so these are kind of the things I took from Suzanne's. You know, we were looking at how beautiful these clasps and stuff, the pave stuff were. So these are a few things that I took from there. So we're going to start off with a little bit of, I'm going to work in a little bit of silver today, and try, bless you, and do a little bit of 22 gauge. I feel like I've updated my Facebook, but you know, for some reason, throw in the hearts and stuff in there anyway, because I can't even see if there's anybody joining me here today. So I feel like I'm kind of feeling like I'm all alone. Here, am I all alone? Okay, so what do you guys, so the question was, do we like flexible wire, or do we kind of like wire working? What do you guys think? I'm thinking I need another bead, actually. All right, let me see. Is there anybody on here live? What tiny bead should I use? Should I use this little tiny one? It kind of looks like ruby, but I think it says sugilite on this one. And so these will be on our website. I don't know if these ones are. I think lapis should be 30% off. You can type in 3mm lapis. Do you guys think I should put lapis as the little leather bead that I want to use? Okay, because I'm stringing and not doing cording, I kind of want, like, it could have been metal, but because I have this silver bead, I'm choosing a colored bead. So, all right, lapis, or I think this says sugilite, or CS219. It says sugilite, 2mm. All right, Lana Kai, what do you think? What do you think? Blue or pink? Blue or pink? Oh, she's smiling. She's smiling. She says, oh, it's so hard to choose. I don't think I can choose. I don't think I can choose. What are you guys thinking? It looks like pink. Yeah, it looks like pink. It looks like pink wins. I think that's a mighty good choice. A good choice. Good choice. Check that out. Check that out. All right, let's we'll take a little cut of that. All right, I think I've cut open all the strands. And now we're just, I'm going to kind of work on the fly here. and get to stringing. Let's see. I'm thinking I want to do, okay, start small. Where's this tiny bead? Alright, I'm going to start with the sugilite. Not exactly sure of my design here. I'm just going to start stringing and seeing if I like what happens. I think I want a little block of turquoise. You know, I know that sometimes it can be hard to decide, but you know, really there's no right or wrong answer. I like these little silver cubes. These are really cute. One pearl, maybe three pearls. So this is the part I'm thinking is going to go around the neck here. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe doing a little bit of wire wrapping around the front. And we can always change the things in the front here. But that's part of messing around. You know, maybe choosing a metal bead. For me, I like a lot of color, so I'll just. And I wasn't sure how the tiny cubes were gonna bend in between. If I used them kind of like a spacer bead. Like this little block of silver or block of turquoise. So the things that you see here are going to be on Friday Night Live if you want them to be. If you think you like what you see. How fun is that? think that looks awful pretty. I don't know, maybe we could have blocked the pearls too. Maybe on this one, maybe I'll just do one pearl here. These are those nice, I think these pearls were those nice, great deal. I think they were only maybe, I don't know, $15 for the nice big rice pearls, and in this kind of white. Looks really good with this sujolite. It almost, the sujolite kind of looks like ruby. I think that I forgot to put the silver in there. I like that silver because it has that added sparkle in there. You know how I like that little bit of extra. Now I'm thinking this section to be kind of decently long. I don't know, I might like it better with, I'm going to try it right now. Bead. Alright, you guys can help on the vote. What do you guys like? Do you guys like it with a bead? With a little bead in between, or no bead? What do you guys think? Oh, do we got both our sherry? Do we have a couple sherries in the house? We got our sherry with a I. Do we got our sherry with a E? Nope. Well, come on in. So what do you guys think? With a bead, without a bead? Is that what you think, Lanakai? I kind of thinking without a bead. I kind of like in the little block section, and then that little touch of pink really pops. So I can change out this last one here. I feel like it makes the pearl stand out a little bit more. You okay? Yeah. You're gonna help me string. I think this is a perfect bracelet size for you. How's that look on a baby hand right there? I think that looks pretty cute. What do you think? She says, I want to get in on the action. Mom. Nothing like beads and baby. Right? What do you think? Let's see what we're doing up here. This time we're adding that single bead. I kind of like changing it up. It makes the pattern just a little bit longer. You can still use a little bit of symmetry, but just give it a little variation. I really like these. I think these were magnesite beads that are made to look like the turquoise, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to check when we go back to Suzanne's, but they are very, very pretty. Help me string this one on. Thank you. Maybe a little hot out here. A little hot. I'm liking how this is coming out. Now the question is, what clasp do you think we ought to use here? Do you guys like this big kind of lock style, or do you like this smaller style as we're stringing? So do you like the bigger or the smaller? What do you think on a tie, the bigger or the smaller? So there's oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty, Monica. And this is a perfect little necklace for you. It's a little string. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'm loving how that's looking right there. Of course, you can do it in any order. Pulling from the wrong side here. We've got some loose ones right here. Oh, getting distracted. I'm supposed to have 3 there. There's 3 rolling around right here. Did anyone catch that? Nobody saw, right? Only on the replay. This is speed beading is what I get to do. I like these little nugget of pearls all throughout. And for me, that touch of pink is perfect. You guys think smaller, huh? Alright, do you guys like the gunmetal or the silver then? That's the question. Do you guys like this gunmetal with this? Or do you like the silver? So here's kind of the gunmetal. one or the silvery one. You guys tell the difference? Or like this one. This one you can really tell. Yeah, Sherry, I know, but right now I'm stringing to the spool, so when I get to the other side, I just have to remember to take off those pink beads. So that's why I'm just still stringing. Thank you. Now it'll be, you need to remind me when I get to the other end. That's when I'm going to need you. But we're going to see how far we can get here. If we can get through the design, I'm thinking. But it's going to require a little bit of wire wrapping. So we may do a post and show you. Or maybe do like a mini one. So you guys can see. I feel like I just need to do this. Alright, there's the, now we end in 3. I think that might be enough for one side. You guys are thinking gunmetal? Gunmetal, silver, gunmetal. I see more gunmetal, if you guys have a preference. Okay, because you guys, although we might like the big, right? You guys like the small in this. I don't know, I like that big. I like that big one. But of course I do. Of course I do. It's like that statement. Alright, so this is where I'm thinking I have enough. Or that will stop on this one side. And then let's wire some and see what we think of that. So this one would end, so let's do one single one. I'm going to grab a 22 gauge. Let's see if it fits in there. Doesn't always fit the pearls, but it used to only be 24 gauge, but now I find you can fit oftentimes a 22 gauge. Where are the cut? What happened to my cutters? I had to cut the strands. Oh, there they are. Okay. So here comes the wire. We're going to kind of see how it ends up. We're kind of working on the fly and seeing what happens. And you guys tell me what you think. Do we like wire or do we like wire? Trick question. Trick question. All right, so it is also my favorite day of the week too. So speaking of, since you guys do like what's on my table, I also like to see a little bit of your bead life. So make sure you're part of that Star Special Stash group. So I'll be posting announcements, and that's where you can share a little bit of your bead life and post what's on your workspace, what's on your wrist. In fact, if you like those big crystals, you can make a whole bracelet of them, and you can have one that looks just like this. Just like this. Alright, there is one wire wrap. Let's do a little section. Well, since that's pretty little. Okay, so let's see if 22 even fits through here. Yeah, 22. 22 fits in there, barely. Alright, so you guys, gunmetal, silver, gunmetal. You guys think gunmetal? Okay. Fine with me. It's part of the fun. You guys could help me decide. Make the magic happen. Alright, so we're going to see how these little parts, I'm creating little mini links. Okay, and hooking up a bunch of them together kind of in the same similar fashion. And we're going to just see how we like it, how it turns out. We know how it turns out in the rainbow. So in case we don't get through more in this, where'd my beads go? They're so little. They're there. One. There it is on there. And certainly cut off a little piece. Yes, just like rosary style. Exactly. And see what we like. So do you like wire? Do you like wire? Which kind of wire do you guys like? So this one we want to make fairly small. And you know, you can certainly do this with any size beads, but I tend to like the look of the tiny. It just, I don't know, gets exciting for me. Oh, I think I just cracked my bead. Oh, that happened. Oop, look at that. Cracked my bead. That will happen. So one of the reasons you may want to use I'll do this loop beforehand. Cut a little piece off and keep working. I figure that kind of saves a little bit of wire. So if you cut a couple inches at a time, then you can just keep on going on the same little piece of wire. And that way you don't have to cut each time. Dag. Gotta be careful with those tinies though. Alright, this time I'm doing it on that side, so I'll be up against that silver. Okay, like that. And then this also, one of the advantages of wire wrapping them is that it also makes your beads go a little further. So sometimes if you don't have a whole lot of them, you know, or precious ones that are expensive, then you can always save a little bit by doing a little wire working instead, and it goes a little further. So this is where we could decide, like, we could wire wrap all 3 of these a little bit separate, which I might do. Lost my piece of wire that I just, there it is. So although we're going to have them 3 together, they're not going to be 3 per se together. See how this is saving a little bit of wire as you're going, and it all adds up, especially when you're doing this rosary style. Hey Janelda. Oh my gosh, Janelda, I have something coming for you in your next stash. It is and it's not a teapot. All right, so and speaking of, hey Suzanne, and speaking of Suzanne, we are going to be doing Friday Night Live over there with her this weekend, and we're gonna do a 2-day. We decided we're gonna do Sunday at 1. So I'll be posting. Yeah, see, Lana Kai was excited. I don't know if you guys heard her excitement there. But we're going to do a 2-day crazy, I think Sunday in the afternoon. And so we hope you can join us. Hey Patrina, welcome on in. Ooh, this is looking good. See, I feel like I'm really liking this wire wrapping look. Although it does take a little bit more, maybe, effort than the stringing. It sometimes just adds that little, you can see I'm cutting it really tight there. So this is what we did on Sundays, TGBE, where we kind of do this a little slower for you, a little closer up. But today is just a working it Wednesday, hanging out, giving you guys announcements of all the things that are happening right now, like so much. So Friday at 7 and Sunday at 1. So you should be done with church for those that do that. You can still catch in, and of course we always let you shop the replay for a little bit. So maybe we'll do Sunday crazy deals. Some of those, like that, all those crystal and gemstone bundles she made. There's one of a kind. That was a nice stash. All right, we need some more 22 gauge. Or wire wrapping frenzy fast. I don't know if she knows Christy Friesen. She's a polymer clay artist, does Suzanne? Or do I know Christy Friesen? Are you asking if Suzanne knows Christy Friesen? She's one of the members of our TTPE group. I'm loving the wire wrap look here. So we're kind of seeing, do we like wire or do we like wire? Is the question. Jonah? See, we liking that look? And then we can see this look here. The difference here, right? So I'm thinking here. And then you guys said gunmetal, so I think maybe coming off a pearl. Right? So maybe put a pearl there. Alright, so you guys said gunmetal. Here, so I'm thinking the pearl, and then maybe one pearl, and then I can wire wrap at least a pearl there. Kind of see the look here. It's like hard decisions, right? All right, this is where we're not supposed to forget to add whatever it is you want. Okay, add this purple here. Because I'm thinking, what is centered? Oop, see, look, see, I didn't wire that to anything. Maybe I'll do 2 pearls right there. It's gonna do 1. Might still be able to unwrap that. That never happened. So this is kind of like the one side, what am I imagining one side to look like. And since we were okay with gunmetal, I think I have a gunmetal clasp right here. And I'm thinking we're going to just crimp right to it. So I'm thinking don't think we can fit this wire through twice. Well, maybe we can. Yeah, look at that. Alright. So then I put the crimp, I put the ruby bead, or I'm sorry, the sujolite bead, back through the sujolite bead, if we can. Ooh, tight but doable. Then back through the crimp. Okay, and then we're gonna put wire to wire and say, why do we have to decide? We don't have to decide. The answer is both. We're gonna see what we think though. And this, I'm thinking, if we do it right, it'll look just kind of like one of those other beads. Got my other baby needing some attention. Alright, so now we're gonna string these to hit the other side. Alright, so now if you're stringing on the spool, alright, we're gonna see how this looks, kind of. Alright, I'll lay this out a little bit better here. I'm just gonna lift it up. Come on. Silly stinker. Alright, so I know it's hard to see that. Alright, this is kind of what we have. Alright, this is the difference in look. So here's a wire wrap section, here's a strung section, and I just put them together and said that's okay. You can have a little bit of both so you can see they kind of flow a little different, right? And I decided maybe we could just only do some in the front. Maybe you don't want to wire wrap a whole necklace, right? You say, you know what, Kay, that is just not for me. which is okay. All right. So I'm thinking on this other side, and then we would have the clasp to end, and then let's hook this little love thing on there too. All right, and then this one would go right here to this other end. Actually, it would be wire wrapped too. I was thinking pearl right there. Pearl right there. But remember, we got to unstring this section right there. Because we decided no ruby on that part. And this is where you can decide how long you want it to be. And I think that, let's see, I needed a pink bead right there first. Okay. Who knows, we may be able to finish this piece here. Alright. I'm liking the length already, so let me just see how long we've got it. So far, we've got it at 12, 13, 14 inches right now. That wire wrap part that we did was about 3 inches. So, let's see, so 14 plus another 3, right? So if you like it short. So in this case, let's go down. Or you could do it longer. Okay, I tend to be a short necklace type, so I can see that I would just go to 3 turquoise pieces. And then get to another little wire wrap section that we just did. So we have the turquoise piece, we'll do the same matching on the other side. So we'll do a crimp, and then this is, now you could of course do yours as long as you would like. Okay. Now we're gonna get to wiring a little bit, and so we get a little combination of both. Suzanne, am I ignoring you? Well, this is perfect. So it's 14 plus another 3 is going to make 17. I thought I was hitting it right on the nail. And the beautiful thing is you can always wire wrap. You could wire wrap a little bit more without restringing the whole thing too. Because Suzanne thinks you'll get the leftovers, Suzanne. Are you kind of liking what you see? You liking this design? If you guys are liking where this is going, hit the like sign. It's free support. Alright, this one is not fitting a... Let me try a different pearl. I think because I got this. Alright, let's try now. There we go. Just because it was crunked a little bit. But we're not even going to use that part in the end, so... Okay. There's that. And then, let's see, I need to pull off a little bit more here. I'm almost done, Jonah, okay? He's helping me watch Lanakai while I finish this necklace. Alright, now we need a little... I like to kind of make the loop with nothing on it. That way then you can just do the end of the wire. You're not worried about breaking any of the beads until you get to your last bead. That's when you got to remember to add. Janelda, I thought you were on my side. Alright, so this way, then this way. Trying to make sure it matched this other side that I did here. And being gentle not to crush the little bead this time. We're gonna try. Right, attach a pearl, don't crush the bead. Do you guys talk to yourself while you bead? Do you guys hear your favorite beaders you like to listen to talking to you when you bead? Like me? Alright, so I'm trying to match this right now. That's what I'm doing. Okay, then we do three of these and a pearl. Oh, you know what? Look, I didn't put one of those little things there. But you can't tell, right? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But I would have liked a pink bead there. Now that I'm looking at it. Now it's like you can't unsee it, right? Then there's that problem. What do we do about that? Alright, who feels like we need to have pink there? It's going to cost us one wire wrap to do it. And add a little let's see, we need turquoise bead right now. Adding a turquoise bead. Okay. Add our little link. I'm trying to go fast for the for the kids. Totally in the zone. That's what happens too, right? In your jewelry making. When you think, okay, I can get through this, and before the baby cries. I don't like the wire looping pliers, because for me, I make tinier loops than. And they make a loop, but they don't make a wrap. Nothing can make a wrap like you can make a wrap. As long as they don't talk back. You're so funny. You talk to the beads. So did anyone say... All I got, no votes on whether we even need the pink. So technically, Suzanne, I didn't mess up. I didn't mess up your necklace. I like that one quote that says, you know, made with love, because, you know, 3 trips to the craft store and lots of beeps and cuss words don't fit as nicely on a sticker, right? Okay. Alright, we're not going to do pink. We're not going to do pink. You guys didn't say so. And I hear my timer. I think she says, I'm hungry, Mom. I'm hungry. It is food time. Alright, we're gonna at least have a long enough, hopefully, to see the design, and you can always, of course, make it longer. And then you guys got to tell me, do we like wire or do we like wire? Do we like the way, which one drapes? Kind of different reasons we use different ones sometimes, right? Okay, one more pearl. One more pearl for now, anyway. Just to get the look. Okay, but that means I need to attach this piece this time. Remember, if it's the last bead, attach it to, both sides need to be attached to something. All right, I'm almost on my last wrap. I'm on my last wrap. Okay, pearl. There's the pearl. I have to cut that. All right. And this to this end. And you could put some wire wrapping around the pearl too. That could create a little bit of interest if you would like on that style. Okay, and here is the other end. We're going to string. We're going to go back through that, both that little tiny 2mm. Maybe. Ooh, okay. I didn't pick one you can go through. Let's see if we can just pull another one. This one I'm gonna make sure before I do it, but these holes are pretty small. All right, for looks, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna have to avoid the pink bead that time. So that's where wire working would be okay, because we know the wire only had to fit through once. There. So it's all about oftentimes the connection points. Okay, so we're gonna crush the crimp and we're gonna take a look at what this looks like. Okay, so here we go. This is the way it's looking. I'll put it on too. This is the way we've got it. Here we go. Wire worked. And of course you could put it any length of beads here. We're gonna show it on. Let's see what it looks like on. Guys liked what was on the table today? I hope so. All right, gonna try it on. And I think that you guys had wanted to see this one off, and I missed some of those comments from before too. But this is the necklace I've been wearing. This is the necklace I've been wearing. So this was like the pendant from the TGBE. Okay, and then we're going to try this on, and you're going to get to see it on. Let's see what you think. All right. Look, that's too long anyway for me. right, so wire around here. So maybe some of you guys that don't like wire working around your neck, you could put flex wire around this backside. You can see this is where the connection point is right here. So, wire or wire? That is the question. And we never have to choose. You can choose both. All right, fantastic, everybody. Make sure you guys check out the beginning on the replay so that you can hear all of the announcements of all the Friday Night Lives, all the things that are for TGBE. I'll be putting up posts as well to kind of let you know the details as well. All right. You guys want to see Midnight? Can you guys hear her? Let's see. Where's Midnight? Midnight!
Go, go. Midnight.
We're all done, kids. Thank goodness. Right? They wanted to see Midnight. And they wanted to see you. And, and baby, hi! All of the babies playing here. Whew! Babysitting's hard work. All right, fantastic day, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys Friday at 7 and Sunday at 1 p.m. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.